So, guys, I'm talking about my research in deep learning for oil spill detection in SAR imagery, but oops. But I will focus on what I think you could use. So I didn't do an introduction schedule, so I'm going to talk about how I use deep learning and the libraries I used in Python. So these are the things that I'm talking about. So if you are not interested, I think you can keep working on your things. This work I've been doing, it's a 2 month project. So it's not so fancy as the other guys because I don't have so many time. And I am doing an internship in the CMCC, it's in Italy. So yeah, I've developed this there. So oil spill bed, it's an environmental catastrophe, economic problems, and detections are challenged because we have big oceans. And SAR imagery, it's an effective method to monitor that because different from the optical satellites, they work with all weather, like clouds are not a problem, nights are not a problem, and they have high resolution, and the oil spill in SAR images, they appear in different, like this is a SAR image, and this is the oil spill, so you can see the difference in the images after they are processed. And deep learning is a powerful solution because it's faster, more scalable, reduce the errors, like we've been talking about this week. And this is the workflow that I have that I think it's reproducible. I have my data acquisition, which could be, doesn't need to be SAR, but in my case was. Then I have the model set up for the deep learning forecast, not forecast, what's the word? I asked you this week. Prediction. And then we have the training and validation and inference and evaluation. Like this is pretty standard, like it's, you could use this workflow for whatever. And the data set I've been using, I got from this Zenodo. It's from it's a database from Europe. They have a lot of data there, and it's they have a lot of academic data. So, and they have DOI, and I don't know if this is the right pronunciation, but you can get a lot of data there. It's really, really interesting. Like you should check for wherever you want to do. And this is the data I got from there. Like this is the oil spill image, and this is the mask these guys published. And they had a lot, which helped me. And this is my segmentation architecture details. I use this library segmentation models PyTorch, which I already suggested to my group here of the OceanHackWeek to use because I think it's really, really nice if you want to work with deep learning because it's really easy to change between deep learning models. So you can like build all your work and then you can just change between them and see what's best for your approach. And these are the models I used. They have more, but these were the ones ChatGPT told me would be the best for my approach. And the encoders you can also change in using this library. The metrics I used, and yeah, the output should be my binary mask. And this is another tool that it's really useful, this ML flow. If you are working with machine learning, I would suggest using that. ML Flow, it's like it's a library in Python that you can put in your code while you are training your models, and it will give you all the charts about how your model performed. Like I have different models here, and just looking by the charts, I got rid of these two and keep working with the other two that I thought it were best. Oops. And this week someone asked me what's an epoch, so I thought it would be interesting to say. An epoch is one complete pass through the entire training data set. So it's when the model look for all the data and then it learns something and then it go to another one. So I started with the 50 epochs and then I ran another 50 for the models I thought were performing best. These are my preliminary results. I had oil spill image in SAR, and then I got this predicted mask. And just so you understand why I'm doing that, I got the georeference polygon from my mask, and the guys from the institute, they are putting their models to see how this oil spill will behavior in the ocean. But I have this problem. So if some of you know how to fix it, I would be really grateful, because only the data I download from the Google Earth Engine works well, and this is bad because I don't want to download their data. And I have to figure it out, how can I reproduce this pre-process that Google Earth Engine is doing in the SAR images. So if someone knows, let me know. And this is it. Like, these are the resources that I talked about, the Copernicus Open Access Hub that actually I didn't talk about, but where I went to download the images. And this is the segmentation models PyTorch. It's the library in Python where I can choose the models, the ML flow, the charts. And this is how I use the AI tools in my work. I use ChatGPT for initial package discovery. Oh, this week also someone asked me, "Ooh, how can you find so much packages that are nice?" It's not me, it's him. And recently I found out that Cloud is better in coding than ChatGPT, but I didn't use this much in this project, but I thought it could be nice to mention. Perplexity for targeted research, it's really cool actually. You can write like, oh, find me some research articles about blah, 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 and then it finds and give you the link. It's nice. And Gamma for creating presentations. The other one I presented was also created by it. It's really cool. You can put like a prototype and it creates for you the presentation. It's nice. And this is it. Thanks.
Thank you. Question for Bruna.
Different about the Google Earth Engine images from the, like, can you format wise, is it a formatting thing?
Yeah, it's because they have their own saved data, and before that they pre-process this data.
Right.
What I'm trying to do is like
From the raw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's because if I use their API, it can't be used for commercial.
Yeah.
At least not for free. So I wanted to perform their pre-processing with the raw images. Like, maybe it doesn't need to be exactly like them, but I need it to work. This is the problem. Yeah.
So for that Zenodo data set,
which, by the way, I think that's such an amazing thing to do, to just put this data set up there for everyone to use. What format is that data set? Is that GEE processed?
No, it's this paper, they did the pre-processing, so it's a different pre-processing.
Okay,
It's not exactly the same.
can you use their pre-processing?
To be honest, I didn't thought about that, but maybe I could check that.
Is that just like blending all the images together or fixing the game?
Actually, I know, no, actually, I think they use the Snap. Snap is I think it's from NASA, right? I don't know. It's tool, it's a software to process SAR data, but it's really hard to use, like, and it's heavy, like my Barbie computer can't handle it. And yeah, it's bad. So I didn't want to.
OceanHackWeek, get busy.
Is if it's NASA Earth data, or if they have the data there, I know they have Sentinel-1, but they have a forum called the Earth Access Forum. And there's lots of people who have done all kinds of things. And I'm sure there are people on there who have struggled with SAR data. So you might go to their forum, even though you're using Copernicus, you can kind of pretend that you're using their SAR data and, you know, say, hey, I'm struggling with this. Does anybody, you know, if they have any resources?
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen something about that. Maybe it wasn't SAR, right? But it was similar, like, I think, type of data.
Yeah. I have a friend who told me about a library in Python. It's called X-Ray, but I didn't try it yet. Actually, I found this problem like last week, so I didn't really have time to try to figure it out how I'm handling that.
Very cool. I love seeing that, the way you use the AI tools.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm lacking now. I've got no pressure. I like that, Gemma.
Yeah, that
It's
was
so
my biggest
nice.
question was how do you make the slides?
Gamma. Oh, Gamma.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I really recommend it. My